Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. Can't trust everybody, man. A lot of people want to put their trust in people soon as they meet them. They don't even know the person, but soon as they meet the person and they might show you some good gestures and do some kind things, and you automatically think you can trust them. You got to watch out for that because when you meet a person, right, you got to pay attention to different things and different situations that they display to you. Snakes come in all kind of forms, man. And people are so easy just to trust anyone. Just because somebody tells you this is how they are and this is what they'll do and they're used to doing this, don't mean that's how they are. Just because somebody's trying to display certain behavior to you to try to make you believe who they are doesn't mean that's who they are. You got to pay attention to people's actions, what they do in front of you. That's how you understand who that type of person you're dealing with. Because people will tell you what you want to hear. They'll make out to be somebody that they really not. We got to pay attention, man. The snakes come in all kinds of forms, man. And they're usually right next to you. They're usually right in your face. But you really don't see them until they do something that bites you. You can't put your trust in every person you meet. Everybody's not going to be trustworthy of you. You can have a good heart. You can open up to people. You can be there for people. But just trusting everybody you meet is something that you don't want to start doing, because you can learn a lot of valuable lessons that you can avoid if you don't just think everybody you meet is trustworthy. People have ill intentions, right? You might meet some people that have good intentions, but a lot of people have ill intentions. And when they come to you, you'll never know that they're ill intentions because they practice on delivering that way. You're not going to see a person with ill intentions because they're not going to show you who they are ahead of time. They're only going to display what they want to display to you to get your attention. And eventually, they'll show you who they are. The characteristics that they normally would display that they've been hiding are going to come about to you as time goes on. And then you'll be able to understand what type of person you're dealing with. But people always come in the form that is to deceive you, to make you think there's something that they're not. And us as people, we don't usually pay attention to it unless we had a certain level of experience to understand that this is the way these type of people come. And they're going to portray themselves and display to you as if they might be what you want to hear. But eventually, it's like you can't lie and hide that for so long. And some people think that, yeah, these people will never find out who I am and what type of person I am. But really, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. But really, you will eventually see, because they can't hide those type of characteristics for too long. And I want to be honest with you. It's like they can hide those characteristics for a while and they can try to be something else to display to you, but it's over time it has to come out because those type of personalities, they don't sit in. They always end up displaying the personality after time because that's who they really are. And you got to understand that, man. People will try to make you think that there's something because they want to fit in certain situations. They're looking for comfort in certain situations. But you have to understand that the game is to sell you what they want to sell you. And we don't pay attention to it up front, but later on, when those behaviors come out and people then displayed it so much to you, you get to understand what you're dealing with, man. And this is the game that goes on in life. You cannot trust everybody you meet. You have to feel people's characters out, different situations, see different things that you get into with them, and not just saying, I just met this person and because they were nice to me, they did a good gesture, they might have got me a gift, and then you say, this is my friend. When really though, you really don't know this person. And you got to be mindful because why don't they have any friends already? It's like some people will come to you and they don't have any friends. And you're like, well, you just met me and you want to be all buddy buddy with me. Think about it. It's a reason that they've been through different things with different people, why people really probably don't want anything to do with them because they done burnt all the bridges along the line and people don't want nothing to do with that type of person. But you got to be mindful of that because a lot of people will think like, oh, this is a good friend. I just met this person and where you been at all my life? It's a reason that they are the way they are. It's a reason why nobody deals with them in that sense. But sometimes it takes us to go through certain different situations to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to go through certain situations to understand that this person might not be for me and this person might be for me. But stop putting all your eggs, as in when you meet somebody from the door, just say that I trust them. You understand? And there's a lot of people that are just willy-nilly willing to trust anybody that embraces them. And you know what happens? They always get disappointed, man. And that's a part of the game. When you just trust people that you don't know their history, their background, what they're into, different kind of situations with them, they're always going to disappoint you, man. He said, or maybe all the other people are in prison right now. Maybe they know they're not willing to move with. I mean, the people could be in prison, but you just can't trust everybody. If you trust everybody, because it's a lot of people that are just easily influenced to trust. And those people usually get disappointed a lot. Those people usually run into different situations that they could have avoided because they're just willing to be trusting anybody and accepting people. So it's a lot of situations that can come from you trying to be just trustworthy of everybody. And in my eyes, I just feel that you can't trust everybody because people have ill intentions and you really don't know what kind of intentions these people have until it blows up in your face. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe the other one is part of the chapter of school. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying, you can't trust everybody. If you do think that everybody is loving and caring, you're going to be the type of person that have a lot of problems. You're going to be the type of person that always experiences different situations that put you in other situations because you feel that everybody is trustworthy. Those people usually get hurt a lot because there's a lot of evil people out there. People that really don't care what they do to you, what kind of situation they put you in. It's just that they're selfish. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of selfish people that will try to sell you a lie just to make things go the way they want them to go. And we have to understand these things, man. And we got to pay attention to people that try to mislead you and try to tell you things that really mean you no good. It's a mean game out there, man. And you got to know people don't care. You cannot trust everybody you meet. You can't think that because this person did this for me and they care about me, that doesn't mean they care about you. They might have a motive knowing that if I do this for you, this is going to get your attention and I'm able to do what I really want to do. Now let's pay attention to that. And a lot of people don't look at it for what it is until the situation doesn't go the way they wanted to go. And you say, this was my friend. I really dealt with this person, knowing this person didn't deal with you at all, man. People have motives, man. And we have to be real about that. Everybody is not who they say they are. They will tell you what they want to tell you to get what they want to get out of you and really not care what the outcome is of the situation. And we have to be real, man. People can be the devil, man. People can really hurt you. So you got to tread lightly on using that word trust, saying I trust this person. Because you don't know if you can trust this person. Have they been in a situation to see if they were trustworthy? And that's what you got to ask yourself. Have they been in a situation where they were tested to see if they were trustworthy? And most of the time it's no. They haven't been in a situation. And when it comes down to see if they trustworthy, they usually fold, man. And we gonna be real. People usually fold when it comes to that. It's a select few that feel like I'm gonna hold up to being trustworthy for somebody or that person being trustworthy for you. It's a select few, man. So be mindful who you say you trust. Be mindful who you put that trust in because they'll disappoint you over and over again. And it's a lot of people that have family members that they put their trust in and they disappoint them over and over. But they continue to have these people in their life, not understanding that you can be removed. You understand that? It's important if you have someone that violates your trust to remove them because it's like stealing. When you steal something, you want to steal again. If someone breaks the trust with you, they'll break the trust again. And you have to totally understand that. People will show you what they want to show you to get whatever they're trying to get out of you. It could be the truth. It cannot be the truth. But understand, you cannot trust everybody. It's a lot of untrustworthy people. You understand what I'm saying? Man, I appreciate you checking in from Ghana, bro. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Much love out there in Ghana, man. Much love. Yeah, it's a lot of untrustworthy people, man. And you have to pay attention to people. You have to take what somebody shows you the first time for face value. And it's a lot of people that will be shown what that person is and what type of person they are. And they'll put it to the side and say, maybe it was because this situation, things happen like this. No, you have to take somebody's value for what they show you. You understand what I'm saying? And not say and make an excuse why they did a certain thing. It's a lot of people that will make excuses for others. You understand what I'm saying? And say, well, maybe this happened because of this, and they stole this from me because of this. No. Once they break that trust with you, you need to understand that they really don't care for you as you thought they did. And you got to pay attention to that. You feel me? You said checking in from behind enemy lines in the state of California. What's going on, California? Yay! What's happening? You got to pay attention, man. Everybody's not trustworthy, man. People will betray you. People will try to get you in different ways. You have to pay attention. Everybody's not trustworthy, man. It's a deep game out here in life, man. And the people you'll think is your family and your brothers, your sisters, they will destroy you first, man. And you have to understand that, man. It's not the people you don't know. They don't have no access to you. It's always the people you know. They will destroy anything you try to build, anything you try to put together. You have to be mindful. Stop putting your trust in everybody, man. Family, friends, everybody. You only trust yourself, man, because you never know what someone else can do. You may have an assumption. You may think, but you never know what someone else will do, man. That's just a part of life. And a lot of people don't pay attention to it until they're in a situation where they put all their trust in someone and this person let them down. And it might be at a time where you really needed this situation. It might be at a time where this situation counted the most. And that's what we all got to pay attention to, man. You put your trust in someone and they disappoint you at a time when it counted the most, it hurts the most, man. That's when it's most hurtful, when you're expecting someone to perform as you would. When you have those good intentions and you're looking at the situation with a pure mind, somebody else is looking at it in a deceitful way, ready to snake you. These are the things you have to pay attention to now. We all got to pay attention to that because we're all in the world dealing with people, man. You hear me? As we say in the Marines, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everybody you meet. And listen, that's real. You be professional, you be polite, but you do have to be mindful and be ready to go to war. And it's a messed up way that we have to be, but it's important to be that way to survive in life, man. And we have to be real. It is important to be that way for us to survive, man, because people will take advantage of you and then don't even care about what happens to you. You can be losing everything you own because you put your trust in somebody and they won't even care of the downfall that you had. And this is our life, man. You can't trust everybody because they'll dick you over and not even care, man. It's messed up, man. And people that are like that, you might say they gonna get karma. A lot of times, things don't even happen to them for what they do to people. And we gotta be honest. A lot of times, they still continue to live their life while you suffer. Because their life is already in a down spiral, so it doesn't uplift of anything they do. So all they do is suck the energy out of your life. And that's why I try to tell people, energy is real, man. Energy is real. You can have the wrong people around you, put your trust in the people, and they destroy everything you worked and tried to build up, and they don't even care, man, because their energy is that. That's the energy they bring to the table, man. We got to be mindful, man, who we want to put our trust in, who we think is our people, our folks. We might meet somebody and they do something nice and they get a gift and you get a gift and y'all hang out, y'all chilling and kicking it. And you say, this is my folks because of what they displayed and how they treated me and we was vibing, right? And then they turn around and do something straight snakish to you because they had it in them the whole time, man. You have to pay attention to it. The whole time that they were trying to show you that they was somebody they wasn't, it was really the snake, man. You got to pay attention, man. People will show you what they want to show you so they can get what they want to get out of you, man. Pay attention. You can't trust everybody. And it's a part of life, man. We all got to experience those experiences where you put your trust in somebody and you thinking that this person is somebody else and they're not. But when it gets crazy is when you continue to experience those experiences. Understanding that people are really not what they say they are. It's a facade. It's a game. And you think that this person is who they are because they saying, this is who I am. You can't trust everybody, man. And I'm going to be real with that, man. Make sure y'all leave a comment, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Have y'all had some situations where you felt you put your trust in somebody and they deceived you, they snaked you? Because these things happen in life, man. It's real. It's a lot of people that had friends, family, people close to them that snaked them, man. And I'm sure y'all have too. It happens in life. But knowing the situation and learning from the situation is major. There's a lot of people that don't learn from them situations. They continue to run into people that want to take advantage of them because they're so easily to put their trust in people. When you meet somebody, you need to get to know that person, understand that person. You don't just automatically say, yeah, I trust them, just because you see some good behaviors from them. We all human. We all can do different things. So you got to go off of what you observe deeply. And that's real. It's like some people will just take out of the situation what they want. Okay, well, I'll check this off the box. This word. Nah, you can't just check the box off, not paying attention what's next to the box. Why is that? Let me see. What's going on with this? And most of the time, you'll see those signs of the certain behaviors of a person you can't trust. But those are the signs that you have to automatically, bing, turn your buzzer on and say, all right, I definitely got to pay attention to this. Not that I'm going to just put this to the side and not worry about it because I didn't have that happen to me. No, when the light bulb goes off in your head, you automatically say, I'm not going to go for this. I'm going to be aware and pay attention. And most of the time, if it goes off heavy, you need to get out of that situation. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people had a light bulb go off when you might even hear that this person was stealing and this person was a snake, right? And then turn around, think that this person can't do it to you, and then they do it to you. But you ignored all the signs that you heard from other people letting you know, yeah, this person stole from me. This person robbed me. This person took my this. This person did this. And you get to ignoring it, knowing that this is the MO because the person's around you telling you how they snake stuff. And that's deep. It'll be the person around you telling you how they steal and snake people, and you think that they not going to snake you. What makes you not able to get snaked when this is what they do? We have to pay attention to the signs, man. The signs will be right there in your face. But if you ignore the signs, what do you expect to happen? You expect to get bit. That's just what's going to happen. And we got to be real with that, man. If somebody shows you the signs that they are untrustworthy, believe them. Don't wait until they do the snaky work to you. Understand, listen, I can't trust this person. This person is not trustworthy. And it's like some people will try to fix these type of people. You can't fix a snake, man. Pay attention, man. It's impossible for you to fix a snake, man. The snakes already came fully equipped, ready to go, man. And people will look at it like, well, they didn't snake me. Maybe if I do this and I don't do this, they won't be like this. Man, spade is a spade, man. It is what it is. You can't change a snake, man. And pay attention to the people that show you and display these signs from the rip. Don't allow yourself to ignore things that you know is wrong, man. Let's be real, man. It's the game, man. And we see it all the time. People meet somebody and let them tell them who they want to be, not who they are, who they want to be. And they'll meet somebody and this person tell them who they could have been or want to be, but they're not. And then they turn around and get snaked. The guy will be asking the woman, let me borrow some money. Let's talk about that. If you're a woman, you should never be lending your money out to a man. Do you understand that he might just keep it and not give it back to you? What you gonna do? Take him to court? So in certain situations, if he doesn't come equipped knowing how to make it happen, you got to pay attention to the signs. There's a lot of women that will go out and give their check to a man and expect him to turn it over. Like, do you understand that he couldn't turn over his own money? So what makes you think that you'll be able to give him the money and he'll be able to work with it? And this is what I'm saying. Pay attention to who you trust. You can't just trust everybody because you meet them. I've seen it over and over. Women arguing with the boyfriend or the ex because she done gave him some money to do something for himself with her money, thinking that she's might get a little extra, but the whole time he didn't know how to deal with his own money. So you got to pay attention, man. You can't get caught and sucked up in certain things when you know this person doesn't have the capability. And this is what I'm saying. You can't put your trust in everybody. You can't make an untrustworthy person trustworthy. It doesn't happen. We got to be mindful. We got to pay attention. You know, your boy DZ appreciate everybody that watches the channel, subscribe to the channel, and we growing, man. And it's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.